So when you click on the link, this is the site you are taken to. So this is the UGSol Claims Management System. This is the claim system for the law school. So this interface is your login screen, which is asking you for your staff ID and your password. So by default, your staff ID is your password. So that means if you are logging in for the first time, you are going to be entering your staff ID twice in the 2 fields that has been given onto you here. So when you are done entering the 2, you just click on login and it will take you to the next screen. So let's say you forgot your password. There is a way to reset the password. What you have to do is to go back to the site, the login screen, and just beneath the login button you will see a forgot password link. You click on this link and it will take you to this page requesting for your username or email. So here you can enter your email address or your staff ID. So either of them will be okay. So when you enter your email address, you type on reset password. When you click on reset password, it will send an email to you. So you see an email has been sent to you. So you check your mailbox and you respond to that mail. Then you go back to the login screen, and through that mail you'll be able to reset your password. In this session, I'm going to take you through updating your profile information. So on your dashboard, you can start by updating your profile picture. We can do that by clicking on this camera icon here or on this one. Any of them will do the magic. So when I click on the camera icon, I'm taken to this page which is asking me to drag and drop a file here or to click inside to choose a file. When I click in it, I'm taken to my file system where I can select an image. So I have an image here that I have as profile.png. I open it and I can update it in the system. The site will ask you if you are okay with the request. You click on OK, and by just doing that, your profile is updated. Right, so we can go back to the dashboard by clicking on user profile here. You are back to the dashboard. So now I want you to, the next thing is to upload your signature. You can do that by coming to the right top here, the right top. Click on it and you see upload signature. When you click on it, you are taken to this page which looks like the one we use to update our profile picture. So you can click in it or drag and drop. I'm going to click and I'm going to select my signature. So my signature, I'm searching for my signature, and here is my signature. So my signature is in a PNG format. I'm going to open the signature and I'll update my signature. The site will ask you if you are okay with the request. You just click on OK, and by just doing that, your signature has been updated in the system, which is very necessary to sign your claims documents. So the site will do all the signing for you automatically. The next thing you would like to do is to change the default password, which was your staff ID. So you can go to change password, and you are required to type in your current password, which was your staff ID. The staff ID, then a new password you want to set, you type it in twice. That is here. You type it in, you type it in here again, and you update. and your new password will be set. So in this case, let's say my old password was password something, and I update. The site will ask you if you are comfortable with the request. You just say okay. Your password, if it was not successful, it will tell you your current password was incorrect, so you have to insert your current password again. When you do that, you type in the new password and you update the password. The site will ask you one more time if you are comfortable with the request, and you say okay. And by just doing that, your password will be changed successfully. So that is how to change your password. Now, I want to view more details about your account. You can go to my account, and that will just take you right back to the dashboard, which can show you the total number of courses you are assigned to, total number of claims you've made, the pending claims, the total monetary claim, that is the money assigned to the claims that you've made. Right, so that is it for this session. Thank you.
Welcome back. This video is going to help you to make teaching claims. So all you need to do is to log in and get to your dashboard. So to the left of your dashboard, we have an item we call claims management. When we click on claims management, we can see the various type of claims you can make with the system. So today we are going to talk about teaching claims. So we go to teaching claims. At the very top, we see two buttons, which is apply for teaching claims and my teaching claims. My teaching claims are all the claims you've done, and into details, and apply for teaching claim it will help you to create a new teaching claim. So that is what we are going to do today. So we click on apply for teaching claim, and there are two steps. The first is to select the academic year and the semester, which we do here. So by default, the system selects the current semester for us. So we just need to click on proceed and accept whatever the browser will tell us to accept, that is to proceed. On the next page, we are met with all the courses that you've been assigned to for the semester. So in this particular system, in this particular lecture I'm signed in as, I have three courses. So what we do here is that for each of the courses, you are going to enter the date, time, and credit hours, and the number of groups, or the group you taught for that course. So let's say for FLaw 214, you taught on Monday, this date, and maybe let's say 9 a.m. You taught at 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. You set it here, and by default the system will calculate the credit hours for you. So how did I set the date and the time? You can just click on this small calendar icon and you'll be able to select the dates from here. If you want to set the time to, you can click on this small time icon. You can just scroll through the time to select the time you want. Okay, so let's say I want to change it from 8 to 11. I just do that. The credit hour is updated. So here you have to select the group you taught. So if there are 5 groups for the course and you taught group 3, you just select group 3. If there are more times during the week you met the class, you just click on add more and you can do that. For this particular one, I'm just going to do one, and I'm going to do for another course also. So let's say for FLaw 318, I didn't teach in that week, so you just click on delete to remove the row from there. Then we know that there is nothing being submitted for FLaw 318. We move on to the next course, which is FLaw 262. For this one, let's say you taught on the 4th and you taught at 12 in the afternoon till, let's say, 3 in the afternoon. So by default we have 3 credit hours selected for us. Let's say for this course you are in charge of group 2, you select group 2, and at the down we see that the total hours for all the courses is calculated for us here. The hourly rate by which we are going to do the calculations is given here, the tax rate, and the total amount before tax is also given here. The total amount after tax is here, so you have a fair idea of what you are going to receive even right from the system. So if you are comfortable with all the selections you've made for all the courses, you can just click on submit. The system will ask you to confirm again. You just click on OK. We move on to the next side. So here we can see that we've completed submitting a claim successfully. Now we want to see what we've done. You just go to my teaching claims. When we click on my teaching claims, we can see that the current claim that we made is here. The current claim we made is here. The one with the total credit hours of 6, that is the one we just made. So we can view more to see what we did. And we can see exactly the courses we created. The claims for are here nicely. So down here we can view the progress of the approval. So we can see who has approved, who has not approved. So if the program coordinator approves, there should be a green tick. If the dean approves, there should be a green tick by him. If account office approves, there should be a green tick. So that is the progress bar that can tell you anytime you want to check who is delaying the system or the pipeline. You can come into the system and you can see who has approved and who has not approved, and you can give the person a call to check it up for you. Thank you very much for having your time to view this video. And also you can also actually download the claim document to use it for whatever you want to do, or maybe for reference. You can download it by just clicking on this download claims document, and it will generate a nice PDF for you that you can use, as we have here, a nice PDF with all the details nicely given. Alright, so thank you very much. Bye. Welcome back. In this video I'm going to take you through how to make a long essay claim. So if you've watched the video on how to make teaching claims, it's actually the same process. So we go to long essay claims. On this page we see all the applied long essay claims you've made, and at the very top we have 2 buttons which says apply for long essay claim and my long essay claims. So my long essay claims will make you see all the claims you've made. So we are going to create a new long essay claim. So we click on apply for long essay claim. So on this page we have to select the academic year for the claim we are making, which we will select, and we have to type in the long essay title of the student that we supervised. So the long essay title, the name of the student, and the student index number. So let's say for this example I'm talking about the rate of fraud in Ghana. Then we see the name of the student is Anane Yao. The student's number 1112265. So if there are more students, you just click on more, and if you mistakenly clicked on more, you can at any time cancel to remove that line. The site will ask you, are you sure you want to take out the field? You just click OK and it's gone. We are back to just 1. So we are done putting in the title, the name of the student, and the student index number. You just click on submit. The site will ask you, are you comfortable with the request? If you are okay with it, we go with OK. So the action was successful, that is, the claim has been submitted. As simple as that. So we just needed the long essay title, the name of the student, and the index number of the student. So at any time you can add
as you go. So if it's one, you can add one. You don't have to put all together to put into the system. You can do them one by one as you want. So if you want to view what you've done so far, you just click on my long easy claims and you see the very claims that you've done. Let's say you want to see how far your claim has gone, that is, who has approved, who has not approved. Let's say we just take the one we just did. We click on view more and we see all the details here nicely. The long is a title, the student's name, the student ID, and the unit rate. We have all the other calculations here, the tax amount, the tax amount, the tax amount after tax, and very importantly, we can see the approval process here. We can see who has approved, who has not approved. So just as in the teaching claims, we can see who has approved here. So if program coordinator approves, there should be a green tick by the program coordinator. If Dean approves, there should be a green tick. So to account office. All right, so thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching this video. See you. Bye. In this session, I will take you through how to make a marking claim with this system. So back to your dashboard, we can visit the marking claim side of the system by clicking on the claims management menu on the dashboard here, and we find the marking claim here is the third item here. So when we click on it, it takes us to this page. So on this page, there is a table here and two buttons at the top. So this table says my applied marking claim, that is the marking claims you've applied for so far, will show here. We can get an extended version of this list by clicking on this my marking claims here. Also, we can create a new marking claim by clicking on this apply for marking claim button, which is what we are going to do in this session. So I'm going to click on apply for marking claim, and I am taken to this page here. So this page is a form that I'll have to fill out. It's asking for academic year, so select the academic year, then we choose a semester, then now we have to select the course that we are making the marking claims for. So let's say your course is MARL 604, Law of Marine Insurance. So you can search through the list, the drop down for the course, or you can just start typing out the course. You can just start typing out the course, and it will be filtered up for you. The next thing you have to do is to type out the number of students you are making the marking claims for, the number of students papers you marked. So in this case, let's say I marked 26, so I put 26 in there. The next thing you have to do is to upload the claim form that you received from ITS. So to submit that, you click in this box, or you can drag and drop your file in here. So I click in it, and it takes me to my documents, or wherever on your machine or your laptop or whatever device you are using. You can select a file wherever it is located on the device. So let's say I want to use this file. I select it, and all I have to do now is to just click on this green submit button. The browser will ask you if you are comfortable with the request. You accept it if you are comfortable with it, and your marking claim is created successfully. Next, if you want to view the claims you've made so far and how they have gone so far, the progress of the claims, we just click on my marking claims. When you click on my marking claims, you will see all the claims you have made. And the one we just did was for marine law, that is law of marine insurance, which is under marine law. Okay, so if you want to view how far the claim has gone, we just click on this I button here. When I click on the I button, I'm taken to this page, which shows me the course which I made the claim for, shows me the number of students I made the claim for, it shows me the rate per script, the total amount I'm getting, and there is an important notice here, which is the approval progress, which is going to tell me who is keeping or who is delaying the process of the claim that you've made. So in this case, nobody has approved this claim yet. Why do I say that? If somebody in this chain was to approve the claim, there would be a green tick by that item. So if program coordinator was to approve this claim, there should be a green tick here. If Dean was to approve this claim, there will be a green tick here. Likewise, account office. Yes, so this is it. And maybe you uploaded the wrong documents for this claim. You can always come back here, click this button, and you'll be taken to this page. You click right here, you select the new file you want to use. In my case, let me use this. You select it, and you just click on update. The site will ask you once more if you are comfortable with your request. You just click OK if you are okay with that. Then just that the file you uploaded is changed nicely. You can also download the file again if you need it. Maybe you are somewhere else, you've logged in, you need the file somewhere else. You just log in and you get it. Alright, you can also print this page if you need it for something else. Just click here and you get a nice PDF with the content of the page you can use for whatever you want to do it. Alright, so that is it for marking claims. Thank you. Next, we'll see how we can create a moderation claim with the system. So just back to the dashboard, to the left under the claims management menu items, we see moderation claim. We click on moderation claims, we are taken to this page, which has a table showing us all the moderation claims that you have ever made. At the very top, there are two buttons, which is apply for moderation claim and my moderation claims. So apply for moderation claim will help you create a moderation claim, a new moderation claim. And moderation claims will take you to a page that will show you all the moderation claims you have ever made into details. So that place contains more details than what we see in this table. So now there is nothing here, so let's click on apply for moderation claim to create a new moderation claim. When I click on apply for moderation claim, it takes me to this page, and all I'll have to do is to fill out this form and submit it, and a moderation claim is created. So I have to select the academic year, then next I'll select the semester, then now I have to search for the course. I can type in the name of the course here, in this case F Law 468. You can also do that by just looking through the list, or you can also type in the name of the course or the course code and it will come up at once. And now you type in the number of papers you are making the moderation for. In this case, let's say 15. All we have to do now is to just click on this green submit button and our moderation will be created. We just have to accept the question the browser is asking. The browser is asking if you are comfortable with the request. Just click on OK and the moderation is created successfully. Thank you. So when we want to view the moderations we have created before, we just click on this my moderation claims. This button leads us to this page where we can view all the moderations we've made before. So in the previous slide, you remember there was nothing in this table, but now there is a single moderation. That is, we created a moderation. So if we want to view or delete this moderation, we can use these buttons. So the I button here can help us to view. The bin button here, the red one, can help us to delete the moderation. So in this case, I would like to take us through viewing more details. So we'll view the details of this moderation, and we can see that we made this moderation for F Law 468. That was conflict of laws. So right underneath that, we can see the approval progress. We can see who has approved, who has not approved. So in this case, nobody has approved this moderation. So if the program director was to approve the moderation, there would be a green tick. If the dean was to approve, there will be a green tick. If accounts office also approves, there should be a green tick. But in this case, nobody has made any approvals to this claim yet. And also to the very top, we see that the payment status is pending. Also to the fact that nobody has approved this claim yet. Furthermore, we can also print this very page. Maybe you want to use it for something else. We can print it with the print button down there to make a nice PDF from it. We can keep this for whatever we want to do with it. So that is it for making moderation claims. Thank you.